It's just so slick and skinny in a hole.
Yeah.
Nope! Nope!
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies.
Tape never lies.
Starts now.
The tape never lies.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
So chase greatness and start understanding that he's gonna make everybody better.
Tape never lies.
I don't want to see your tape breakdowns if you cannot show me things that are negative about a guy that's on your current team.
Hashtag chase greatness. Hashtag take that.
Keep it 100.
Because I'll make this one more time clear. Caden Whitlow, cut it.
Keeping it 100.
He is the best quarterback I have ever scouted on tape.
The Chicago Bears select.
Guess who's back? The two dudes that kept it real. Dynamic duo that you love, the smartest man at Dr. Phil. Breaking down the film, never a problem, kick it straight. Most shows focus on stats, we focus on the tape. We keep it in 100, never running east or west. We coming with that truth, cause that's what our fans expect. Cut off the fake and anchor, moving forward to be free. But don't you worry, Shane's got the dumbest tweets. It ain't no secret, Phil and Shane got some haters. But now the mouth stuck like the true and now and laters. Debaters, straws get kicked like Coach Tabor. Cuts had to be made, we added a barber moderator. Up and down, boys got you double checking. Sad sack strolling like a fool drunk texting. Flexing on the truth cause you know they'll never change. Real, recognize real, that's what you get with Phil and Shane.
Give me some fucking names in 2 fucking games.
Fuck a play or a captain, all of the unfair. The tape never lies, the truth you see. We laugh, we analyze, so there's no babies like Maybelline. Straight to the truth with acumen and facts. We got a stat nerd, but he's not just giving nerd stats. Car crash, big impact like trip stat. Every Wednesday night you got the smartest man Phil back. Now we know you're smiling like a fat kid with fun dip. We're back better than ever and we're keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest
Keeping it
man.
100.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, what is good, TTNL family? It's Wednesday night. Y'all are in the right place. Bears got the W this last week. We're on to London to face the Jaguars. So, I know the guys are going to get into that and all of the interesting press conferences we heard. So, without further ado, let me bring in one of the guys you really came to see.
I love Cherie's mom.
Mr. Shane, smartest man Marsall. How are you?
Good. Happy birthday, Cherie.
Shut up, Shane. Gosh, I get
I thought it was your Is my calendar wrong?
Oh, yes, your calendar is completely
Oh.
wrong. It's not my birthday.
All right.
I love all.
You are.
Oh, my gosh.
I love you, Cherie. What's up?
Nothing much. You know, been in a good mood with the Bears winning. So,
Is that the only reason? Cherie.
so did we want to bring Ivan in? Because I know he got a lot to say. We can go ahead and bring Ivan. You want to come in? Any thumbs up? Yes. Okay.
I'm good. I'll pace myself.
Gosh,
I'll pace
I
myself.
left alone with Shane. So,
I tell you, that Marsaw guy
Well,
gets you every Get you every time.
Let me tell you about that Warren guy. All right. Let me just tell you about that Warren guy. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, I think we'll have a whole segment. We're going to talk a little bit about the pressers today. I'm for sure, but I'm.
Do we want to listen to it?
I'm in complete. Not really. I can't. I don't think I can struggle through it. If you've listened to one,
I think I'd be too angry to just If
you've listened to one Kevin Warren presser, you've listened to them all. Essentially, that's the way that I feel. It's all the same thing. It's going to be, thank you. We're so excited. We're working hard, and we're praying. And
Alvin,
Shane and Alvin. I don't get it.
You know what? I think it's me. I think I'm Alvin.
Oh, you're Alvin? So
that makes you Theodore.
Yeah, that makes Sheree the chipmunk, the other chipmunk.
Yeah,
right?
That'd be Simon.
Simon. Yeah, I couldn't think of the guy. I was like Stanley. I was like Stanley. Simon. Thank you. Yeah.
What's that make Phil? Late.
What was their guy name?
No, you're Taz. You're all good. It's all. I knew exactly what you meant.
Who you
got to shout out Sheree too this time though.
It's okay. I told you they're not here to see me, so completely ignore the fact that I'm on the screen. It's fine. Don't worry, I won't be here long anyway.
There you go, Ben.
That's
Thanks,
right.
man.
If Sheree's happy, we're all happy, right? What's Coach O think about that, Sheree?
I'm gonna tell you, shit in your hat and get the hell off the field.
I don't take any shit from anybody, Coach O. He's always fired up. Oh, London week. How are you guys feeling? Does it feel any different to you? It doesn't really to me.
Then the last London trip?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, the Bears hadn't even left yet, right? Didn't they leave on Thursday night or something like that?
Yeah, that's right. They left late the last time.
Yeah, that was when
it's literally on the screen. I'm sorry.
Do you spell it with a C-H? Because
yeah,
I've done that the few times I tried to spell Sheree's name. I fucked it up. Like I spelled her name with a C-H. I know that for a fact. So
it is 5 letters. Very simple. Now blame my mom that it's not spelled correctly.
Oh, we can't do that now. She's a fan.
Yeah. It's the 9 and the 4 that throw me off in Sheree's name. It always throws me off. Yes, not having a good night with names. What's up, Los? Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Little change of pace. We're gonna be Ivan, you and I are gonna be up early.
Yes, sir.
Doing the watch party.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, I have to go get some Baileys. Remind me to go get some
Sheree,
Baileys.
and she said, "No way am I getting up to watch football."
I'm gonna try. Because I have a whole
Sheree, come on now.
Before games.
What is the Sheree morning game day routine?
Well, I have to go do my nature walk to clear my head before I go indulge in football and get myself stressed out. Why do you always do that? Get out the screen.
You have you do a nature walk every Sunday?
I go do like a quick look, because there's a lot of nice little walking trails around me. So I find nice little walking trails, go watch the ducks in the pond, and
I understand this because the Bears can, one way or another, you're going to be stressed out at a certain point with the Bears. So you get your piece in the beginning, in the morning, and then you're like, all right, I'm prepared to deal with stress.
Right.
Going in with the Chicago Bears. So that's understandable.
That 9:30 kickoff time is shut up, Shane. That 9:30 kickoff time is really forcing me to have to get up earlier than I get up during the week. So
it's gonna be nice though to be able to sit back and not, because like I said, with our there, look at Sean's got it.
Perfect, Sean.
Jesus.
But the way that it's set up for us, like I said, as soon as the game starts, you're not that I don't love it, but you're my Sunday is essentially over because we have the halftime show and then BHL, and then you're getting stuff uploaded, pod versions and stuff like that after the show. And by the time we get upstairs after a game in my house anyway, then you're like, oh shit, it's time to go back to work.
Right.
Time to go back to real life. But it'd be nice to be able to have essentially an entire Sunday.
I mean, I get it for you who, waking up at the crack of dawn is the norm. But for someone like me who don't live that lifestyle, 9:30 is pretty damn early.
9:30 is early. Whew. Ivan, would you consider 9:30 early?
No.
Yeah, me either. Must be nice, Cherie. Must be nice.
I'm in trouble if I'm fucking if I'm up at 9:30, something's fucking wrong. And that's that's even on the weekends too, so.
Right. Oh, so Cherie, what's after the nature walk? You didn't finish.
Oh, then I continue my relaxation by coming home and doing a nice little bath soak. And
you do all this before the fucking game?
Yeah, I get up probably around 9, go out, do my walk, and then come back. I'm usually home by about 10:30. Do like a little 30-minute bath soak, and that's 11. And then I put on my clothes, and then I'm ready for the game.
God damn.
So there's a whole routine it's getting completely thrown off because they want
the same every Sunday. Mm-hmm. The same like essential oils in the bath, and
yes,
you light a candle.
My rose oils, yes.
You light a candle?
No, I don't do candles. No, not in the bathtub.
What kind of toothpaste do you use?
Oh my gosh, I really can't stand it.
I just ask it. Everybody brushes their teeth.
I really hate you. I just want you to know that.
Where's your mom?
I still don't know what the fuck is going on, and it's getting weird. It's getting weird. All right.
It's okay.
Well, Ivan has no idea what we're talking about.
I'm glad he doesn't. No one needs to know what you're
He doesn't
referring.
want to get his ass kicked. Oh man, Bullets back from the toupee shop from Chicago.
Oh,
Our
shout out
guy.
to Bullets. Love seeing Bullets and his wife and his friends and everything. Honestly, it was a great time going down there. It was probably a little late for us to scooter down to downtown, me and Alan, but we found our way down there. Had a fun time. So good seeing you, Bullets.
Chi-Town's finest. Oh man. So I guess the updated news, I think everybody should know at this point, Jaquan Brisker is down. I think they're 100% approaching it from the right pathway. Ivan, are you thinking the same thing?
Oh, 100%.
Especially with the bye week coming up.
I'm actually proud of Jaquan for going up and saying, "Hey man, something's wrong. I don't feel right."
Reported that, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he went ahead and self-reported, and
yeah, he went to Andre Tucker and told him that he had concussion-like symptoms Monday morning. So that's
right.
But he's, Jaquan has kind of been one of the guys that's been on my hit list a little bit of a guy that needs to step up. Yeah, that's what you guys should do. Have your own.
Yeah.
Nobody ever spells my name right, so I could be on.
Oh no.
Too. Yeah, I'm Sean. I've been Sean like most of my
life. Well, you
life.
haven't had an entire stadium know you as Yvonne. So
yeah, that's right.
Thanks, man.
Yes,
like
I still have that video.
Tell me more about your story. No,
and you never even told us about it.
No, it was just weird. It was just like, I said Ivan like a million times, not Yvonne. I don't know what he was talking. Yeah. Maybe the guy never got the memo, but I said 1,000 times to them, and I'm appreciative, don't get me wrong, of the Blackhawks, but I was like, Ivan. My name is Ivan, I-V-A-N.
Yvonne Vargas.
Yvonne. Thanks, Drew. Thank you.
But yeah, it was Jaquan's hit was from the collision with the tight end.
But like I said, going back to Jaquan, I'm proud of the guy. Like he went ahead and something could have been escalated. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have been whether he was out on his feet or he was out and he woke up on the hit. I think that they need to start taking a look at a lot more of both sides. Like I don't know how he continued to play in the game, but to me, if you had a guy get knocked out by another player, you should look at both players regardless of how one seems.
According to them, he went through the protocol and everything checked out, but that's like I've had a couple of concussions, and the worst one that I had nothing initially that showed up, and the next morning it was game on. I was like, holy shit. I was in like a whole different stratosphere. So they can show up, the symptoms can show up late like that. So no, like you said, I do give Brisker props, but his play this year has clearly stepped up, and it needed to. We talked, I don't know if you guys remembered, there was a point during the offseason, I think early on in training camp, where I brought up, I'm like, if you had to choose one right now, who's getting re-signed, Kyler Gordon or Jaquan Brisker? And to me, it wasn't even close. Where you go, Jaquan keeps up the way that he's playing, you're always going to have that injury worry with him, for sure. But he has definitely stepped up his play, and he needed to. But he is a big part of this defense. He's an enforcer back there, and hits like that, people take notice. It's not just a one-time thing. The next tight end coming up may remember also, and that's what you want. I mean, you saw it later on in the game with Jermaine Edmonds. I mean, thankfully we hadn't released him at that point, and he was still on the team.
Jack, I'm not sure. Shane, do you know if it's his third?
Yes, I believe so. It's his third. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He's right.
So again, he's obviously aware of his situation with head injuries, because he was able to self-diagnose. Hey man, I'm not feeling right again, and I couldn't praise him anymore, but I will, because if you feel bad, man, if you feel like something's wrong, go in there. And this is like for any player at any level, go and see a doctor immediately, because there's no reason to be a tough guy when it comes to your health, especially a head injury in the game of football. We all would love to see you back playing, but we'd rather see you healthy and playing.
Yeah, totally agree. And that's the thing. Every concussion is different. Every person that has a concussion is different. Jaquan may clear protocol on Thursday or Friday and feel fine, and it is what it is. If you look at Roshan Johnson, was a long time last year when he initially went out with his concussion, and it affects players in different ways. Yeah. Actually, I didn't go nuts. My son at the time, he was 2018, so he would have been 7, not even quite 7 yet, when they played the playoff game. But my son lost his shit. He was very upset when the double doink happened. But I was just, I guess I was more so worried about the reign of fury that was going to be coming down upon me with my family that's all Eagles fans. I didn't want to deal with any of that nonsense. I mean, who wants to break their mother's hip for talking shit about football,
Yeah. I took there's a door that's no longer here. I mean, it was a flimsy door, but it's not here anymore.
I've broke. I don't have DirecTV anymore, but I've went through my fair share of DirecTV controllers, launching them down onto the floor and obliterating them. But yeah, exactly. But yeah, nothing worse than having a family full of Philadelphia Eagles fans.
It's the worst.
Everything that they say about that fan base is true.
It's hard to even be. Actually, I'm happy the Mets won tonight. The New York Mets beat the Philadelphia Phillies. So I'm actually anti-Philadelphia.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, anti-Philadelphia sports. I'm glad the Hawks beat the Flyers back in 10. I'm glad this just happened to the Phillies. I'm glad fucking Jalen Hurts can't fucking keep the ball in his hands for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. So anti-Philadelphia. Love Shane though, but sorry.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry, Shane's family.
Yeah. Bama listen, if you guys remember, there was a certain person on this network that said that Alabama was overrated.
Shane.
That was me. I said that. They didn't deserve to be number one. To me, they didn't deserve to be in the top 3 at all. They're very overrated. DeBoer is a dumbass, I think. I think he's a good offensive coach. He's got some high points, but you look at the last 6 quarters that he's been head coach of, and I don't remember a 6-quarter run like that with Nick Saban ever. And I mean, when you're Ivan can tell you, Ivan literally texted me, and I'm like, no, zip it, dude. No, I don't even want to. He could literally show you on the phone because I knew
it's on my phone still. Yep.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. You cannot be up by 20 plus points and you're snapping the football with 22 seconds on the play clock, 20 seconds on the play clock, 19, and it's pass. You know why Alabama lost? Alabama has always had the run game, and their top 2 running backs have 22 combined rush attempts the past 2 games combined. 22. Makes no sense. They can be an explosive team. You have to have sustained drives, take some time off the clock. It can't be all big plays all the time. They are wildly overrated football team this year. Wildly. I have no problem admitting it. I said it here.
This is a good question.
I think they're more familiar with him. It doesn't bother me. You're putting him in a role. Elijah Hicks was a guy that slid in last year, so you're kind of keeping Jonathan Owens in his role. And let's not forget that Jonathan Owens is a core special teams guy. And if you put him out there starting, that's probably one more guy that you're going to be losing on special teams. So I really don't have any. I don't have an issue with it at all, Ivan. I don't know if you feel any different.
No, not at all. Mine goes a little beyond just familiarity. The way that Elijah Hicks came out this preseason, I know it's just preseason, but he had opportunities to start and get reps with the starting defense. Yep. And Elijah Hicks sees those opportunities. And that's I can really, truly say that's why he's on the ball club. Because of how he came out, how he was prepared, how he performed in the preseason. And I think that we have a guy, quite honestly, who I will guarantee you, if he's not zeroed in, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Because I think we have a guy in Elijah Hicks that wants to be out there, that wants to contribute, and he'll do anything to help the ball club. And let's just wait and see. I'm hoping for a great game from Elijah Hicks. I really am. I think he's ready to take a next step in his development.
Yeah, and he's still a young guy. Who had it here? I saw it just in passing. Bill Wagner. Jonathan Owens is 29 years old, and like I said, he's kind of settled into his role. I would feel pretty good if Jonathan Owens was out there, but I have no problem with Elijah Hicks, who's more familiar with the defense, has been around a little bit longer. Flus is familiar with him. So, and you're not pulling a core special teams guy off of special teams in Owens. So I'm not upset with it at all. We'll see how it goes. And the Bears defense overall, you're down Brisker, obviously, but the Bears secondary, if you're going to have any injuries, that's the place where you want to have it, because this secondary is, I would not trade this secondary for any other secondary in the entire National Football League. I would not. And I don't think I'm alone in that. And I'm talking about with people that can look at it and give an honest assessment. There is so much talent there. It's crazy.
I agree. And we're dealing with a top 10. Clearly it could potentially be a top 5 defense with the Chicago Bears. And, hopefully the offense can, get close. Now, I'm not saying they're going to make a top 10 anything this year, but hopefully they could just, and I know the word, another C word, and not the C word Shane loves, but complimentary. Complimentary, like Flus is saying, that is what I'm looking for. I don't need Caleb to be a world beater. I just need him to be consistent and them to develop an identity with the run game.
Yeah, and you know what? If Hicks was in there last week, he gets the pick. Jonathan Owens had that right in his friggin' wickets. I couldn't believe he dropped that pick. Hit him right in the wrong spot.
I love Cherie's mom.
Me too. Oh, caught him eating.
Yep.
Guys always on the run. Eating on the run. Coaching on the run. Got the runs last Wednesday. Couldn't show up.
Waldron got the runs.
Yes. Kellen DeBoer did not get the runs. Let's just fucking pass. Let's pass.
Oh, Alabama.
Yep. They lost. They deserve to. Just like Michigan. Right, Sheree?
Really?
Yes.
That was from Mo. He told me that.
What's going on? The Bears own the home winning streak.
Yeah, 8 straight. 10 straight.
Where does this come from?
This previous schedule?
Yeah, where does that come from?
The 8 previous games that they won at home?
Yeah. I mean,
weirdest thing, because it doesn't feel like that is even real.
Yeah. What about 10 straight games holding opponents to 21 points or less?
That doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's great when you have a middle linebacker that sucks and shouldn't be on the team, right? I mean, it's testament. Now we get to see Drake May.
I've seen so many. Oh, Drake May. I've seen so many chapter 1, page 3 readers. Oh, this book sucks after 3 pages. This is this world here. Football savants that are so.
That's why you write rookie quarterbacks off after 2 games in the NFL, or 3 or 4. You know,
it's just an embarrassing thing. I don't know if it's like worldwide.
Oh yeah, it is. Everybody's fucking
people
dumb.
do this shit, or is it? It's just like I just don't remember a time when it is like that.
Yeah, it's like that everywhere, unfortunately. I mean, just everybody, it's, you know, we're the society of instant gratification. That's like I said, man, I've talked about it here 100 different times. And if you look at the NFL and you talk to 99% of the fan base, everybody sucks or everybody's fucking amazing and going to the Hall of Fame. There's no middle ground. But yet, if you're a realist, 99.9% of the players fall right into that middle ground that nobody wants to ever put them in. It's very rare for these guys to be Hall of Fame level type talents. And guess what? Nobody in the NFL fucking sucks. They're all there for a reason. You know, for one thing or another, they may have some issues, but it's crazy. It's all about instant gratification, and I'm not gonna. Oh, you said he was this. I gave you 8 quarters. I literally have DMs on my phone.
You said he was generational.
Yeah,
he should show it.
But it's even
one
like,
dude. If he doesn't bring us to the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear it, Phil. In year 1, like, shut the fuck up.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Give Charles Leno fucking 7 years.
Their mind has already
been
made up, no matter what. Voice. No matter what.
He has to win the Super. And that's just, again, that's just ignorance, because you're looking at it. Oh, he has to prove everything that we think that he can be right here, right now. Like Shane said, just narrow-minded, wind that instant gratification. Why not just see the progression like we've seen in the past 4 weeks? Because that progression looks pretty fucking good.
Especially, I don't think there's context to it because there's so much spread game and quarterback play. And then you know, for every Deshaun Watson, you have the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamar Jackson. You get these exciting stories and you're looking at that, and that's what it is. Like, all of a sudden, Jaden Daniels is the MVP. Like, are we watching reality here of watching opponents played and games play. It's for me, just watching Caleb, you're seeing a guy that not only passes the football eyeball test, but you're seeing someone who's actually delivering on Sundays. And that's the growth. He continues as a coach or a player. You want to see every game you're getting a step better, a step better. And this is the first overall pick with a fan base that has been beaten down. I'll give you that. But don't be beaten down to the sense where the meatballs are the loudest voices, because those guys have always been dumb. They're the same guys that wanted to run every guy out of town after 2 series. 2 series, not even a quarter, 2 series. That's what you're dealing with. And those same guys now have shows on the how many fucking Bears podcast shows are people sending me? Everybody's breaking down Bears, I guess. They just don't know what the fuck they're talking about a lot, like 90%. It's just sad.
Well,
There's a lot of misinformation.
There is, man, and it's not. If you're doing what we do and a lot of other people do when you're breaking down and analyzing players, it is a process. Nobody's story is written through 4 games, through 5 games. No rookie quarterback's story is written through their rookie season.
If that's the case, if we look at it like that, player wise, the A train, Anthony Thomas is the greatest would have been the greatest running back of all time.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
It's just so
look how good. Look how we thought. Hey, we got a diamond in the rough. This kid came out of nowhere. Devin Aroma should do. It's going to be with the Bears for the next 10 years. And it lasted what, a year and a half, and then
Brock Forsey
gone out of the league. 100-yard game versus Arizona.
Caleb Haney.
Yeah.
Caleb Haney's gonna take over for Cutler. This is the world you've lived in. Now, I have never seen a quarterback that's a rookie attack the entire field like you see on game day these last 3 weeks from Caleb Williams. This week he's checking at the line, changing protection, changing play direction, this kind of stuff.
Got to fire. We got to fucking fire.
Yeah, you heard the center helping with the fire call.
But that speaks a lot. And the reaction of Caleb was, I got it. I got it. You know, it wasn't screaming back. It's just having that ice in your veins. And there's a lot of other rookie quarterbacks that aren't doing that.
They're not. None of them. None of them are doing it. I watched Bo Nix. I watched Jaden Daniels, Mr. Half-Field. And listen, no one's ever said anything bad about a quarterback that's winning. I'm not going to take anything away. You win, you get the kudos. You make some throws. But offensively, the Bears, everybody and their brother knows their offensive line has been atrocious, and their offensive coordinator has not understood the identity of what it was day one. Usually you have that. You know where you're hanging your hat. You also have a rookie here and a head coach that's, quite frankly, I don't know if he's the guy. But everything right now after a win, no one wants to talk negative, but that's where I stand with Coach Eberflus. Even with his defensive statistics that you're bringing to the table, the head coach is more than a coordinator. Okay, so even that story isn't written yet.
No, it's not. And Flus has a ton more to prove. A ton more. We're 5 games in, Phil. Just listen. We talked about it on BHL just for a couple of minutes there the other day. Waldron, to me, showed a little baby step. And it doesn't mean that you're going to see that this week. He could regress to what he's comfortable with. We've seen that enough. It's got to continue. It's got to be another baby step, maybe 2 baby steps. Keep on progressing. That is what we need to see. Just just like with Caleb Williams. You want to see that trajectory going this way, going up. Waldron has a lot to prove, just like the head coach of the football team does. And I don't think that's breaking news for anybody. It's fine. You can have control of your team. You can have the respect of your team. Doesn't make you a good football coach. Dick Duran had the respect.
Situations make you the coach.
Dick Duran had the respect of his football team. So did Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith, there was guys in the locker room crying. Lovie Smith, after he left the Bears, I believe it's 27 wins since 2013 as a head football coach between Illinois, Tampa, and Houston.
Listen, when I look at growth, some of you guys and some people, even with any other team, it's the beginning of the season. So you can't go, well, the teams that they beat have a combined. It's the same thing we said we would see. Well, it's Carolina, the national guys, the cowards, the whatever ESPN fucking talking head, moose head would say.
And imagine had they lost to him, Phil.
That's football.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you peel back all the layers, all the television, all the fucking Dan Orlovsky's and these Chase Daniels flip-flops of the world. Pull all those guys out of. At the end of the day, the entertainment is the game on Sunday. That is the spoiler alert for you. How do they perform? We've broken down the offensive line, their lack of fundamentals, their understanding of rules, their missed assignments. Then you see personnel being changed. Things that we talked about way before it even happened, saying you got to keep Pryor on the right side. He struggles on the left side. You could tell he's a right-handed guard. You're going to have to make some changes here. Nate Davis, how many times? There's no flip-flopping here at this network. It's before it happens. We're analyzing and discussing it. Why are you tooting your own horn? I'm doing it because people forget that we were talking, not all of you, not the Lawrence Chrisms of the world or Bill Wagner's, these guys, Yachts, these guys understand, they pay attention. The JT might flip-flop. This guy, Swift, flip-flop. The next guy, Barlissimo, used to work here. No longer. Flip-flop.
What happened to the fucking can't pass instruction? What happened to one read?
All of that stuff we've proved wrong then, Ivan, to your point. We proved it wrong then, and now Caleb is on the stage. It's an entertainment. Football is entertainment. Everybody lives for this game, right? But at the end of the day, it's blocking and tackling, catching and dropping the football, these things. What Caleb is doing as a rookie should not go unnoticed. It's exactly what we said he would be, and he's been. And he continues to take those steps. The offensive line, it's got to improve. The run game has to be a focus. They're doing that. Will they regress? Will they regress? It's like those same guys that wanted to keep Justin Fields at all costs. Justin sucks. He is what he is. He's at that. That's where he is. Whatever. Fumble in a big situation. That's where he is. We said it all. You weren't going anywhere. You were stuck in neutral. There were going to be 2 good games a season, and the rest, it's come down to earth. And that's what you get. That's why you reached for the fucking stars. That's why you got what you got. That's why the Giants knew who the Bears were going to take, and the whole other NFL knew who the Bears were going to take, because it wasn't a secret. It wasn't a secret at all. It was a showcase of what extreme talent happens. You saw all the nerds or all these people in the forest, in the trees, in the shrubs saying, he wants a part of the team. He's a diva. He's an asshole. He's a malcontent. None of it was true. None of it was true. So those other assholes that wanted Drake May, for God's sake, that aren't understanding what it is to play quarterback, that don't see, okay, There's a giant drop off from there. Now, Drake May's story isn't set, but you have to start. No one gets to the top and says, let me pick the guy that might be good. They don't do it. This guy's the best. That's what you take. And you hope, beyond hope, that they work at it, love it. The Bears got the right dude. So the Adam Masons of the world, the Logan Frosts of the world, all of Shane's boys, Zach Sullivans of the world that want to take a contrarian approach, that want to drive this thing home. It's week what? 4? Week 5, going into week 5 here?
6.
Week 6 already. Jeez.
Yeah.
Week 6. Here's where you're recognizing, okay, now they're using DeAndre Swift. Now they're using Cole Kmet, by the way, who wasn't even a part of the first fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
Right? Now you see what a part role that Cole is playing. And I have never been the giant Cole Kmet fan, but I know how important he would be for a young quarterback. It's just the reality of what Caleb brings to the table. If you can't see it, that he literally checks, looks off the safeties in trips, only to get that one-on-one matchup on the backside. You have not seen that here in Chicago ever. I'll say, as a rookie, ever. Think of any rookie quarterback we've had that was able to do what he did on Sunday. It just doesn't happen. Then on top of it, to throw an absolute dime. An absolute dime.
Well, Phil, I've said this before, and I was Shane again, like Shane too. I've asked Big Steve this, and he couldn't find a point. When have you seen a point? And maybe there was one through these 4 weeks. Has there been a point where you truly seen frustration overcome Caleb Williams?
No,
Never.
No,
Never.
It never looked. That's a great question. It never looks. The game and the situations never look bigger than him.
I think maybe just in the moment, like when they had a 3 and out, you can see just kind of, but it's never permeated past that point of where, I mean, Jay just wore it on his fucking face. You could see in his demeanor the whole time. And the problem with Cutler was, and Phil, you and I used to go back and forth on this all the time with Jay. If Jay threw a interception in the first quarter, you knew there was another one coming quick, and there might be a third one, and then he would settle down, and you might not see it. But
I agree with you.
I don't understand.
I've never seen.
I think anybody going after Caleb Williams that wants to try and tear the kid down, it does. If
just a major league frat boy asshole. That's what they are, all of them.
I was a frat boy asshole at one point. Remember?
Yes.
Remember those days?
Yes.
But anyways, no, you know what I mean? I couldn't be happier with the situation that the Bears are in, and the haul and all. Keep your haul. I got my guy that I believe in.
You remember, just like people just forget. It's almost like recency bias overcomes them. I remember week 4 last year watching Justin Fields look like the worst quarterback ever. I could still say it. Like, I remember Eric Kramer saying there's no hope for this guy. He's like worse than a high school quarterback. And Justin was able to pick up his game, lock it in, right? You remember that.
Yeah, I remember him saying that, but I'm not gonna. That's way too fucking aggressive.
I'm just saying that's how bad it was that he said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But the reality is, I'm old. I don't forget pulling and going over the tape, or Ivan cut it, and I'm going over whatever it was, and it's just bad. It's just awful football. Here we are, week 5 going into week 6. We're looking back on week 5, and we'll do that tomorrow with the patrons. And I'm like, almost like 7, 8 fucking plays. You're like, holy fuck. Is this kid throwing the ball? I don't give a fuck who he's throwing against. You're muted. That it matters.
One of his most impressive plays got called back on his rushing touchdown.
Oh my God.
You know, it's just,
that was
the worst fucking clip call I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was bad.
But still felt like even with it being called back, to Shane's point, that play alone, like that's magic time. Was that not magic
You're
time?
saying he couldn't do that. Remember these
that's not going to work in the
boys.
NFL. That's not going to work in the NFL. But that's the thing right there, Phil. And we talked about this a little bit before too. Is all we heard all offseason when it was everybody knew that the Bears had the number 1 pick. Almost everybody expected and knew the Bears were going to take Caleb Williams. And it was all the same rhetoric and the same bullshit. That doesn't sell, and that can't go in the NFL. The guy plays hero ball. He's me. He can't play within structure. He can't play under center. And again, like I said, show me something that has been said negatively about Caleb. Just one thing. Show me one thing that's been said negatively about Caleb Williams. That's true right now. That's a concern. Doesn't want to play for Chicago, wants to go to Washington. Won't sign in Chicago, wants ownership. Can't play within structure.
Doesn't want to go to the Bears. He wants to go to the Commanders because his quarterback coach that he had for a season was there.
The same thing over and over from the and now it's, he's a Bear. I love him, but yeah, he didn't do good. He didn't do good. Yeah, we should look at Jaden Daniels' numbers. He's the next. Maybe Jaden Daniels is good for Jaden Daniels. We'll see how it plays out, because just like Caleb Williams' story hasn't been written yet, neither has Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, the cold weather one as well.
I honestly think he's going to thrive in cold weather. I think he's going to be one of these rare dudes that just loves playing in cold weather, regardless of him playing in Oklahoma or Southern California. The guy's from Maryland, like he's from, that Washington area. Like he's from the East Coast. You're on the ocean, bro. I think he's used to it. I think he's going to thrive in cold weather.
I agree with you. The thing I like about Caleb, you could just tell, and here's the difference between all of them. And you're going to ask me, well, how do you know? I'm sure that I have been around this game a lot. I could tell when someone wants it more than you can imagine. It upsets them when they make a mistake. They take ownership if they didn't throw the ball to the right spot or there's a drop. It's not like ripping into the receiver. It's like, oh my God, they lock in. They're so competitive. The drive and the love of the game is there. That determination that my dad talks about all the time it's all over the tape with this guy. It's all over. And I'm sorry, it wasn't there with the other guy we had last in the year, and the guy before him didn't have it either. There's a special ingredient that someone places winning over stats and making these plays to help his team win matter. And you saw him, sitting there talking with DJ Moore. This guy's on a different level. You've already heard it from his teammates that truly want to speak about him. I've heard it from a couple of players that play with him now. This guy's on a different level. He's on a different playing field right now. And that's the growth that he's going to go to. He knows where they need to go.
What its identity is or has its identity right now, or do you think that's still forming? No, I think we have our identity.
What is that identity?
What are the identity options in football? I've never heard of a team having an identity. I think we have an identity. I just don't know.
Now, what the fuck does that mean?
It is like
Oh my god!
I don't know. And like I said, I'm not trying to. My point is, if that was if Caleb Williams had come out and said that in Chicago,
The Office. And I'm not talking about the one in England. That one sucked.
It would lead Sports Center. It would lead everything. And like, listen, I don't hate Justin. I hope Justin plays and plays well in Pittsburgh and gets us.
What the fuck was that?
We have an identity, but
real. That was real clip.
Yeah, it's just.
It's almost like a Saturday Night Live clip.
How long did he take? Can you play that again? How long did he take?
It's a long fucking pause.
Play that again. Please.
He double talked more than Matt Nagy did. What the?
Let me pull it back up.
Oh my god. The Office UK could use that comedy. So bad. You should put the old John Wood pause music in there.
What its identity is, or has its identity right now, or do you think that's still forming?
No,
our
identity.
We got our identity. What is that identity?
What are the identity options in football? I've never heard of a team having an identity. I think we have an identity. I just don't know.
I don't know what it is, but
know what it is. Like
Bro, you just contradicted yourself.
Oh my god!
Like,
you can't make that up.
Just be on the lookout. Everybody listening, just check out our comments on YouTube tomorrow morning.
What?
Just playing that.
We're gonna be ripped.
That really happened, and people wanted that as your quarterback, your franchise. Listen,
and it's not even about that. You know what I mean? It's not about it. He was not our quarterback when he said that. So but it's just my point is if it's a non-story.
Take the hall, Barrelissimo.
If Caleb Williams said that, it would lead fucking Sports Center.
Doubt. Yeah, it would be on every fucking show here to London where they're playing. That's why I'm shouting out Barrelissimo.
Do you think that Mike Tomlin enjoyed hearing that?
I would not.
I think that's why they're looking into seeing if Russell can play. I don't know. To me, they're going to continue to play Justin until he fucks up, right?
If I was Pittsburgh, I'm playing Justin no matter what over Russ Wilson.
Yeah, I don't.
Russ is what, 35, 36?
Yeah.
They're not bringing him back. At least you have. Listen, you have.
Isn't Russ gonna start this weekend?
I don't think it's been talked about, but it is what it is. Give me the 51% of snaps. That's my focus, and good luck, Justin.
That's what a lot of fans are saying.
Yeah.
Me as a coach, I would play Russell Wilson.
I think Russell Wilson's a diva and a cancer in the locker room.
I would play him this weekend.
Yeah. But it is what it is. But Phil, let's move off of that. I mean, I know
that was a good clip. I hadn't seen it. I know you sent it to me and I forgot to click it and play it. I just can't. I'm sorry. I can't get past that really happened.
Did you get to watch the pressers today in London?
No, but I saw that Ivan said he hated something.
Well,
is that him?
I'll start it off because I know I was going to go nuclear here, but it's Kevin Warren is literally the same person at every point. You know, why do we have to hear from the president because you're on an international stage? You know, we had to see the things being queued up for him specifically in Hard Knocks. Let's just be honest and we'll call it what it is. Kevin Warren loves the spotlight. That's what he loves. And when he gets out there, he says the same things over and over again. You know, I'm going to pray for good health for our players, and our focus is on downtown. He made me laugh today. And why is the focus on downtown, Kevin? Oh, you got everything there. You have the beautiful view of the city. You have the lake right there. It's the best piece of real estate in the world. His exact words. The best piece of real estate in the world, with the views of the lake, with the views of the city. Here's some breaking news, Kev. You're building a fucking dome. You're not going to see it. I understand outside. Yes, I get it. It's empty rhetoric, and it makes him sound
full of shit. That's what it makes him. It makes him sound full of shit, Shane.
It is. It's crazy,
and they don't even own it.
Logan's right that they don't own, and that's the biggest thing right there. You're gonna go down the pathway.
Me and Logan agree finally
on a fucking piece of shit stadium right now that you still owe $650 million on. Let's go down the same pathway again. When you have a blank canvas.
Hey, Shane, do you know why the mayor of Chicago took a trip to England? Do you understand what with everything that's going on in Chicago? Do you understand why? And do you understand what was the reason of Kevin Warren trying to say that he's trying to shrink the world? Every fucking day, I'm trying to shrink the world. Okay, but to me, I just feel like you're trying to find some type of outside money, some international money to go funnel into this project on the lakefront for you and yourself. Kevin Warren wants to build this stadium on the lakefront, for his own endeavors. It's his prize jewel, right? He called it the jewel of the Midwest, but it's only for his purposes. Like, it doesn't benefit us to do it where on the lakefront. Only for what? For views of in a dome stadium? For camera shots on a dome stadium, Shane? Like, that makes no sense. And even the video that they keep pumping, that breakdown, or the preview that they had, the so-called, the
renderings.
Yeah, the renderings.
The renderings.
Even that, even that. It seems it doesn't seem feasible. Okay, Bo, that's all right. Chill. It doesn't seem feasible, and he's pissed off.
Shut up.
Bo, no, Bo's
your dad talking.
Bo's pissed off too. Bo, this is your dad.
Your dad.
Bo's like, have you seen our fucking taxes already?
I was like, I'm off the titty. I gotta pay taxes on this food.
He's gonna dry up just like my dad's money is if we have to keep up paying taxes.
Oh God, it's gonna suck when you have to work at 4.
Yeah. See you, son.
But seriously, it's a joke. It is. It's him. I honestly, Shane, and we talked about it, Phil, too. I think he's eyeing that NFL commissioner job once Roger Goodell steps 100%. Down. And what would put him at the top of the list more than getting it done in Illinois, in the city of Chicago, on the lakefront, and making it the most monstrous piece of shit in the league? Because I don't feel good about it. I feel like he's just trying to rush something out there that looks halfway decent, and then we'll figure everything out once we get the deal done. Because to me, where are you going to find parking?
Well, that's the thing. And Johnny Centino brings up, they don't care. Ivan.
Don't give a fuck. Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about the parking, because you know what they're going to say to John Centino and to Ivan Vargas? You're going to fucking find a way to get here.
Right.
Why the fuck do I care where you park your car? That's their philosophy. I don't fucking care. They love football. Everybody craves it. You're going to figure out you're going to be sitting in a backpack with Alan Bratcher on his fucking scooter. riding to the stadium.
Jeffrey got it. That's what it is. Kevin Warren Stadium Chicago Bears playing at Kevin Warren Stadium. That's what it is.
The floating stadium as well.
Yeah.
Remember, they built an island off the side in one rendering.
Yeah.
Remember that one? The floating stadium. We'll just let it float out in the Lake
It's just
Michigan.
the empty rhetoric of the same thing over and we're exactly where we want to be. We're exactly where I expected to be. No, you wanted shovels in the ground before this. And now
Yeah,
if you notice, he said today, sometime in 2025, we want shovels in the ground.
Now it's pushed back. Like, just call it what it is. No fucking dumbass person could ever skip over the 290 something million they spent on land and think that there's some sort of plan to build on the lakefront and leave that land there. No. This is all leverage. Just like Larison said when he came on the fucking show. All their plans, moving lights, changing streets, doing the like, stop. It's embarrassing. Focus on taking care of business in Arlington Heights. That's where it's going.
They don't care where you tailgate. They don't
give a fuck. They
don't care. They're never going to come out and say that. But if they don't give a fuck where you are going to be able to park your car, they definitely don't give a shit where you're going to eat your food and drink your beer.
If the McCaskies put rules on Hard Knocks, I'm sure they're putting rules in negotiation with Kevin Warren. So I have to give him like a little bit of slack here.
You know, I think George is like, hey, everybody could just walk from Decatur to
get scooters.
So
it's a whole section of George.
Like, we don't want this paradise. There's going to be casinos. There's going to be gambling, and we don't believe in that. We don't buy
much gambling.
Have you ever seen a degenerate gambler, blow his life savings and have him blow? I mean, that's my.
The McCaskies are a big fucking problem. It's like when the Titanic hit that fucking iceberg problem. That's how big of a problem they are.
I'll tell you where he goes, Vince. He walks on the Bears sideline behind the Bears bench. This is what he did in Buffalo. He wasn't walking around the tailgates, which I don't know if you guys have ever been to Buffalo. It's legitimately right there. You can throw where you tailgate. You can hit a baseball and hit the stadium where you're tailgating. That's
some can hit a baseball and hit the stadium. Let's be realistic. Some people can probably do it.
But George, we had our tickets were right. Phil, you saw the pictures. I mean, we were right there, right behind the Bears bench, and we're standing there pregame and just turn around and boom, there's the owner of the Chicago Bears. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, my guy Joe, right here, there he is, right there, Belinsky. He was there with me. He showed up and he's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "It's fucking George McCaskey." And he's like, "Damn it, I just missed him." I'm like, "He'll fucking sign for you. Let's go, George." Yeah,
George.
You want a picture?
Georgie boy.
You want a picture? Where? I mean, he was asking my son, "Where do you want the autograph? Where do you want my autograph?" Well, Riley, take it, hold it. Like, he was super nice. That's who he is. He's very, very cordial, very fan friendly. That's who he is.
Family friend. He's very PG. Charlie Brown,
dude, you'd want as your grandfather, 100%.
Not me.
As the leader of your franchise.
No. He is a struggle to get over the understanding of what you need to be successful in football. And the crazy thing about this, and I know Ben Ricketts stated it, they wouldn't hire their own grandfather. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. And if you have that kind of leadership making football hires, because they do, like, there's no one over them. It's corporate run Chicago Bears, full of political thinkers that are corporate thinkers, and they have fucked the Bears fans over for years in regards to hiring coaches and making football decisions. And they're now doing this same kind of shit with the stadium project. What do you think you need? Well, we're trying to help show you that fans are always going to pay. You're like a casino because Bears fans are fanatics beyond. They travel better than almost all of the NFL. All of it. So you got a guaranteed fan base, and I think they don't appreciate it enough. I truly believe that. I've seen it firsthand. They just take it for granted. They poo-poo like their shit doesn't stink when it's all rotten behind in the kitchen. Yeah. What they need is the chef Ramsay going in there to clean up the fucking kitchen. And that's Shane and me. That we call it out all the time. You're fraudulent in what you're trying to showcase if you're limiting Hard Knocks from doing a reality behind the scenes look at the Chicago Bears, but nobody could put in any swearing. Let's not put any of the NFL Chicago Bears superstars. Let's not even look at Gervon Dexter. Let's not even look at Montez Sweat. These are the things that the Bears continue to fumble. You get a great looking look at Ryan Poles for all of 2 seconds. You didn't meet Poles' family, see the behind the scenes of how they made the choice. All you saw was what George and his family and the board of directors thought was okay to put on TV. And it's no coincidence. It's not that the Bears won a fucking Super Bowl with 2 fucking wild men coaching their team and the head coach being Mike Ditka. It's no coincidence. Now, how they handled that thereafter, obviously, we all know the stories. But I would trade anything for a Super Bowl again for the Chicago Bears.
Hell yeah.
Just one. Just one. You can't have these nice guys making football decisions. It's a cutthroat business. And you're not even the precipice of this. I still remember Andy Reid getting fired from Philly, saying he sucks. He's washed up. And the Bears didn't even interview the guy. Did not even bother to interview him, right? Now you see what he is over there and what they've built there. It's the same thing over and over with the Bears. Hire guys that have never been head coaches. And the craziest thing is they've never been a head coach, not even on the high school, college level. They've never been a head coach. But that's who they hire, the safe hire. And it's embarrassing because the end results have been what they've been. The next shoe salesman comes in here, and then the next one comes in here, and they never time it up with the quarterback and the coach at the same time. And unfortunately, we're in the middle of the season. We're ranting and getting frustrated about this because it's a whole snowball.
But they
medium in this.
The Bears, and this isn't Ryan Poles. I'm saying that Kevin Warren wanted to trot himself out there. And did the NFL, I think somebody put in there, maybe the NFL asked him to speak. Well, you didn't learn anything. It's the same thing. Kevin Warren could have easily said that. Kevin Warren just loves the spotlight. Kevin, when is he? I think he would speak every week. If somebody wanted to hear from him. That's the thing. It's the same emptiness. It's the same story every time he speaks. And it's just
they hired the same. I was hoping that it would be a lot different. I think the emptiness is your showcase of politics. When you take the political, you stop being so political, Kevin. I don't even know what your agenda here is. Nobody's dumb enough to think that you're going to fucking build on a stadium that you don't own. You already owe $600 million. How is that even possible? You're not paying shit back.
I think it's like 652.
How is that possible? How many years? When was that stadium built again? 2003.
Well, So the
Four?
2001 playoffs, we lost to the Eagles, and they I believe they started deconstruction that night.
So there you go.
And then we played
2002
we played 2002
in Champaign,
and then they opened in 2003.
and they still owe 21 years later, 22 years later.
Yep.
Think about that. Now you're out here talking like you're going to build on fucking lakefront. Shut the fuck.
But if
Nobody's dumb enough for this.
I know you didn't
There
listen
are
to it, Phil,
dumb.
but if you heard if you go back and listen to it, it's almost like
I haven't seen it.
he didn't even want to say the word Arlington Heights, because in his world it was disrespectful to anything. He just kept on, downtown is our focus.
Did anybody
Downtown
ask
is our
questions
focus right
about-
now. Downtown is our focus right now. Those were the
So somebody asked about Arlington?
more than once.
Oh,
And
okay. I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it.
Yeah. So it is what it is. And I don't want to
Downtown's our focus.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the whole
Just
show
here so
on
I
that.
won't get fined.
Yeah, there's a lot of exciting things.
A lot of that
to
shit going around.
Talk about. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, no, man. It's just it's frustrating. Like I said, how about this? Maybe we should all agree on this. Kevin, until you have some actual information or some big news, or you actually do something newsworthy, then I'm willing to hear from you. Until then, go about your business. I'm sure behind the scenes there's been lots of things.
We got the major stage.
that
We're
are
in
different.
England. I'm gonna go out there, George, and I'm gonna talk strictly about the lakefront.
Come talk to us. Come talk to us, Kat. We're not going to give you the reach of the international stage, but we'll talk to you, and we'll
talk.
I'll have my guy over here.
Real
Phil,
questions.
Say, how come Jim Larison paid all this money, and we essentially got shit on by the franchise?
Yeah.
Address that.
Okay.
That's on there. Is that
How
going to
can that
happen? Is that going to happen again?
Is it?
Those are the things that need to get cleaned up.
Absolutely. When is that gonna? How about fans being able to obtain to go to training camp?
Yeah. Exactly.
How about that? Are you gonna clean that shit up? That's embarrassing.
Yep. And I think it was Chubbs in here that had it in there. It's all about limiting the access overall. It's
it's a corporate world, Kev.
It's like
Why are you only catering to corporations, Kevin? Why is the common folk that you try to shake the hand of? It's so political. That's why. And I've met George several times now. He knows who we are. He's probably watching right now, cringing because he gets so upset.
Like I told you what he said to me. I didn't even know that. I literally turned around. TTNL is here. It's the first thing that he said to me. Because he saw my hat. He's not saying that if he doesn't know. And I'm not trying to toot TTNL's horn. I'm just saying those are the things that George focuses on.
I think I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but I think some of the media outlets, radio shows, also kowtow to these guys when they have an opportunity to talk to them. Other than our boy Cap, everybody else that I see kowtows to these guys and their political. Sylvie just hit the fucking fastball. Stop tiptoeing around. Even Tommy Waddle, who I think is great. Stop being politically correct because ask the fucking tough question. Put it on them. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. No one's believing the bullshit about building a stadium on the lakefront. It's not happening. You got to own it. What fucking organization would owe $600-something million to a fucking
Alexander,
state?
I guess I'm asking you to go into detail about that. I'm not quite sure what you mean that we have the most disruptive group of Bears fans out there.
I thought I'd take it as a positive.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm not. I
That's our
maybe it
guy.
is. Yeah.
Was he the one who had the Angelo? Was that him?
Is it?
I think so.
But no, I mean,
No, it's not.
I can see where it could be a positive too. I just want to make sure because I just didn't quite 100% understand. Hopefully, that's what he means.
Phil Wagner always drops dimes, man. This guy, he could be young Caleb's cousin.
Yeah, they look just alike. Bill and
Just
Bill and
because your
Caleb.
grandpa was good at running a football team doesn't mean you will. It's okay to take the money and run. I agree.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Time. It's so time to see a fucking Chicago Bears organization putting football first. All the other stuff will take care of itself. Don't even play around with the minutia of settling for a fucking city-owned stadium.
Thanks, Alexander. I get it now.
State-owned stadium. It's not even feasible.
Well, Phil, they asked him about
your life.
They asked him about private equity also, that Kevin Warren, and he played that off, and I've been shoveling some food into his mouth, so I won't bring him out here, but I know Ivan will have some comments on that. They talked about private equity, getting involved and stuff like that, and Kevin was like, "Oh, I'm really gonna dig into that over the next couple of months, to really see how this private equity." Well, how the fuck do you think it works? I mean,
I'm gonna dig into that.
That's part of the reason. Sorry,
I've been digging into the rice and beans right now.
that was actually Chef Boyardee.
Oh,
right?
no.
It was
The
spaghetti and
worst.
meatballs. Chef
The
Boyardee.
worst.
It gets you through.
No wonder Bo was pissed off.
It gets you through. Bo would probably
Bo's
devour
meal.
that. It was Bo's. Yeah. No, but going back to the mayor taking, they asked the mayor of Chicago, "Why are you taking this trip? With everything going on in Chicago, why are you taking this trip? You say it's a business trip. Business for what? That is the business. The business is him and Kevin Warren. Kevin Warren has found his pawn. Thank you. Only the best.
He leans on this mayor all the time.
He always leans because he's a pawn. He's a lame duck fucking mayor who the city can't stand, and he's about to cling on to anything or anyone that could get him another term as mayor. And that guy he sees is Kevin Warren. So he's gonna suck the ass of Kevin Warren all day. And Kevin Warren's gonna take him and say, "All right, come here, little pawn, and do this for me overseas. But try to go ahead and let's find this extra capital so we could build this stadium on the lakefront." But I just don't see it ever not being funded by taxpayer dollars, regardless of whatever little money they find overseas. This is just it's just another bullshit ploy. It's another political fucking stunt. Kevin Warren, to me, I thought Kevin Warren was going to be this legit straight shooter, and Kevin Warren, hey. I know it's not lasagna, bro. Lasagna is my favorite.
No, little
Ivan.
Oh, little Ivan. Yeah. Oh, little Ivan. Yeah.
Little Bo.
Yes, sir. But the guy I thought was going to be a little bit different than what
We had hope.
is showing himself to be.
Where is Gary?
Yeah.
Gary left us, Shane. He went with the Fields fanatics. Our guy Gary.
Bo, how was the
Bo's fully grown.
that shit
He
made him
ate that lasagna. He
Fucking Chef Boyardee.
Hey, mama, bring that titty back over. Oh, thirsty.
Oh God.
What's up, Caden?
What's up?
How
What's
you
up,
doing?
guys?
What's up, Caden?
Our
I'm
guy,
good. I'm
producer
good.
Caden Whitlow. We haven't seen him.
It's been a long time. Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been. I looked down at my phone. I'm like, holy shit, it's Whitlow. And then he was trying to log into StreamYard, and I was a little bit late.
What?
To send another one so I could give him the link to get in. But it's good
We
to
made
see you,
it.
man.
Yeah, good
How's
to see you
school
guys.
going?
Drake.
It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, I'm helping with the football team, which is nice
Yeah.
now. Been super busy. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What are you doing with the football team?
I'm like a student assistant. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Doing all the statistical or video breakdown cut ups. What are you doing? Coaching?
A lot of that. Yeah, I'm kind of coaching. I'm helping the defensive staff, like mostly
Nice.
secondary. So
Look at you.
yeah.
I didn't even know Drake had a fucking football team.
Yeah, we're like FCS. We're like
the
like South
Bulldogs?
Dakota State level, like that. Like
Yeah.
basically South Dakota State, North Dakota State.
Nice.
The Bulldogs, right? I got that right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, there you go.
How are you guys
Bo
doing?
actually,
this
Bo
year?
actually has a shirt of Drake. I don't know why
Look
he
at
has
that.
it. It's in his-
Bo and
Let's
Kate.
go.
He's got a shirt. What the fuck is that?
That was
That's
someone
a car,
outside.
Yeah.
Fucking
But,
Drake going
Caden's
crazy.
in Monaco at the fucking
You-
F1 race.
you
is what
live
it sounds like.
Angelo outside. is
He live
We got a bigger strip.
right next to Angelo.
Might have been who it was.
Where is Angelo? Gotta get him back on the show.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's a
So you're
he's a bye
coaching,
week.
helping out.
Yep.
Defense. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
Bob Chimney?
Best name in the
That's
business
awesome,
right there.
man. How do you guys? How are you? What's your record?
We're 3-1 right now. so
Nice.
we're doing pretty good.
Can you ever imagine Whitlow having fucking facial hair when we first met him? Look at this fucking kid
Guys,
growing all
going
up. He's
on?
got a fucking goatee
I know,
now.
that's crazy.
It's
Coaching
nuts.
defensive backs on his way to
Right?
be a DC.
Jeez.
We'll see. We'll see if we get there.
Proud of you.
It's
Good
awesome.
to hear.
It's been a good time. It's fun.
How's the love life? Not married yet?
Couple chicks
Not
on
yet.
the sideline, kid.
Making them all happy, right? That's my guy.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
Make 'em all
focused
happy.
on football. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe there's one or two. I could definitely understand balance of football and women. Maybe not a stable, but like you know,
Dude,
maybe
he's
a couple of ponies.
coaching.
You got a couple ponies out there, right?
Yeah,
Lot
you gotta
of
get
girls.
good schedule.
A lot of girls are stepping in and stepping out.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
How you do it?
No
Put
use
your
for
left
it.
foot in.
Go brush your teeth. Phil missed that.
I missed
So-
that. I missed the fucking.
I haven't seen Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
He's living at Drake. He's probably in
I
next
told
door
you
to Caden.
he's building up the war chest for that fucking stadium, bro, and those taxes go up.
He's like, I can't afford anything but Chef Boyardee.
That was the only reason he hung out with Bratcher last week. 'Cause he's got a fucking truck. They could fit like 80 cases of
Me
Chef
and-
Boyardee
me and-
in the back.
Me and
That was
Bradford
the
just bought
tailgate.
10,000 shares of Chef Boyardee.
We had chef cans of fucking hot dogs and beans, and
Thanks and beans.
The Denty Moore. We got a bunch of Denty Moore stock too.
spam was cooked on the grill.
Oh God,
Yeah.
give me
Spam.
some spam. I'd eat some spam right now. Oh.
Have you ever eaten spam?
Have
I've
you-
never.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Especially like
real.
especially in Hawaii, when they start doing all that extra shit with the spam. Oh,
Yep.
good.
You went to Hawaii?
He's in the
Yeah.
military.
Oh yeah, in the military. Jesus, what was your go-to dorm food? Did you have one, or
You talking to me or Caden?
all of you? Any of you?
Oh,
Well,
Were
you
you a
heard my
ramen
Taco, you
guy?
heard my
Jack in
Taco
the
Bell
Box.
story, so you don't
Yeah.
remember
Jack in the Box was definitely the go-to.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah, Jack in the Box.
Is
That's
that a, is that a
like
like
close
fast
to Jack
food?
outside the
food?
box, I think.
Yeah.
But I think you
Yeah.
wrote those directions wrong.
yeah.
Jack in the Box?
Yeah.
What is it? Like a hamburger joint?
Yeah, it's like a fast food restaurant. You got like you got like tacos, they got burgers, they got whatever.
got
you
it
want.
all.
Yeah, they got it all.
Like Portillo's?
Not like Portillo's. Portillo's is a
Portillo's was
Portillo's
great.
is up here. Jack in the Box
Portillo's
is
was
like
great.
somewhere right over here. We'll say Jack in the Box is just under Taco Bell, or it might be even on par. I don't know. It's up to you.
Caden, do you live in
Ramen.
a fucking tunnel?
Do I live in a tunnel?
Are they having street races outside?
Oh, it's bad. They drive down this road like so fast. It's like a main road, but for some reason,
Just go up
people
to
love.
the fucking window and start screaming, slow down.
Is it still loud?
Oh no!
The first two were loud. I was like, Holy shit. Go to Portillo's and get it on. Where is Adam Rank? Yes. Spam. Spam is big in the Philippines. Jack Baller's probably eating up spam. Spamming it up.
Oh man, should we get back to football?
Did you donate to the king in the Philippines? Needs to be anyway. My go-to was General Tso's chicken. Had the delivery guy and the dorm always getting the General Tso's. Tso's or Tao's? How do you say it? So's? General So's?
General Sao.
Sao?
Yeah, I've heard it like
Or
every.
What's the
different way.
correct?
Somebody in the chat will have it.
Someone needs to. I think that's an American-made Chinese dish. It's
somebody
not.
of Asian descent, let us know. General
Yes.
Sao. So
Is it So's or Sal's? I'm big in the Philippines, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because everybody's short there. That's why. Probably.
Yeah, Bill's got it right there.
maybe it's because it's called the
General Lafitas chicken. Remember when we broke down Lafitas?
Lafitas. What the fuck?
Were you here for that, Ivan?
I don't believe so. No.
Lacitas, his name was, and Phil called him Lafitas live on air.
Virginia Tech.
I'm like, wait, did you just call him Lafitas? yes, I did. Interviewing the poor kid. He's trying to get fucking drafted. Phil calls him Lafitas.
Oh my god. Good. See, I told you
right there. It's
Oh
so
my
General
God.
So.
how he's saying S-O-W. It still
Is it
could sound
Sow
Sow.
Or is it?
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't enunciate, Jeff. Come on. Like we're reading a script, Jeff.
Is it sow like pow or
Yeah.
yeah?
Tell us. Is it sow or is it so? Is that a sow?
I gotta go back
I
and
don't
find
know.
that.
But fucking Lafitas is killing me right now.
Dude,
I
we
got
have that. We
Oh.
have,
Oh.
bro. It's literally in our
He
library.
went to China. We have a drop, right?
Oh
The
my
fetus.
So we have it two different ways. It's
We have a
so,
chow
and
and
it's
a
like
so.
cow.
Nobody knows. Fucking
Oh,
Sharice
here it
probably
is.
eating
Phil,
it right
can you read
now.
that one?
General, so you gonna pay me now or later?
Oh man.
Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. That's showing my age.
There you go, Chubbs. That's about right.
Yeah.
Chubbs.
Jeez.
Chubbs is moving there.
Jesus.
Chubbs is fuck. Chubbs.
Oh God.
So S-O-H. So.
So, anyways,
I don't think
let's
we
talk
learned
about
anything
football.
Aren't you glad you came back, Caden?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Aiden's in
glad
the
to be
dorm.
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys playing? Cover. What kind of coverages are we looking at?
We mostly
All
play cover
kinds?
3, but I mean,
Not a cover
we'll do
3?
0, cover 2. No, nothing really quarters or anything. But
No.
Hmm.
I like it.
What's your record?
3-1.
3 and 1.
Is that what he said? 3-1.
What you got this week?
We have Butler. They're undefeated, so it should be a good game.
Who'd you lose to?
South Dakota, but
South Dakota. Yeah,
They're
I mean,
good,
South,
huh?
South
Yeah,
Dakota's really good.
they're
Yeah, South
4th
Dakota.
in the FCS right now. At 4th. So.
Yeah.
South Dakota State or South Dakota?
South Dakota. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
That sucks that you lost, but
yeah,
I'm glad you're there doing it.
it's been fun. It's been good.
Coach is a good head coach is a good dude.
Yeah, he does a good job.
You Bulldogs versus Bulldogs this weekend.
Yeah. So
The battle of the
Dogs.
Bulldogs. Battle of the Dogs. It's their t-shirts and shit. Look at Cyro.
There might be t-shirts.
I need a fucking Drake football shirt, bro.
Yeah, I mean to get
You
you one.
send me one, bro.
I'll
Jeez.
send you bows. You guys will probably fit.
Send him this
You guys will
medium,
probably-
yeah.
You guys are the same.
It might fit me.
Oh God. I gotta pull this picture. I was gonna have a heart attack when I put this up here.
God, is it Kevin Warren?
Is
No.
it Lafetus?
No. Everybody just focus on Vargas once I get this picture.
Oh, Kevin Warren on
No.
the pulpit preaching.
Shit. I gotta reformat it. Hold on.
No new taxes. Read my lips. Ivan's paying out of his ass. Oh, let's just use taxpayer money to build us a new stadium.
I'm just gonna go to the fucking plot in Arlington and put a fucking tent up there. Just that's my new home.
So Ivan,
where I'm
this is the guy that Phil called him his wrong name, and Phil called him Lafetus. This is the dude.
We have the. He's on the Packers now.
He's been everywhere.
I know. He's been around.
The one dude you don't want to fuck his name up. Phil called this dude Lafetus live on air.
He looks like he's aged like 10 years.
That looks like the same fucking expression he'd have as soon as Phil called.
He called me what? That's what it looks like he's saying.
The fetus. Oh, God.
Call me what? That's what I want to do with Angelo when he comes on. We show him pictures. Who is this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So we have a picture of him before the TTNL interview. This was him before. Ivan. This is after Phil called him Lafetus. I'm gonna have to go back and pull that because we are not bullshitting. That legitimately happened.
Crazy.
I kept messing up his name.
You said it multiple times.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. I kept doing
the whole
it.
fucking show, bro.
And it wasn't even a show. It was like 3 weeks. I kept fucking it up.
Yeah, and then afterwards.
Remember? Then I just started doing it because it was fun.
Lafetus.
Well, obviously, after a certain point,
And then on draft night, he was
Everybody
still on the board.
knew him.
Everybody's chanting Lafetus.
Lafetus.
Like the fucking fourth round.
Gotta get Lafetus.
Gotta get Lafetus in here.
Oh man.
Oh shit. That's
I think
hilarious.
he got drafted by the Cardinals.
Yeah, I can tell you where he's been, man. He's been everywhere.
Except
much.
the Bears.
I love all.
We know. He was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals in the 6th round. Then he went to Houston. Then he went to Philly. And then he went to Green Bay. He signed with the Green Bay Packers on May 6, 2024. He was released on August 27th and re-signed to the practice squad.
Maybe the Bears could pick him up.
They could. That, you know, it would make me happy.
That would be
if I
amazing.
woke up tomorrow morning and it says the Bears signed Lafetus Smith to a contract. If that fucking happens, you are getting his jersey.
I'm customizing
I
a
will buy it.
Lafetus jersey.
Yeah.
I will customize a Lafetus jersey for
And
you.
then we would need T-shirts.
That'd be a lot of duct tape. Ivan.
We'd have a bunch. We'd have a bunch of TTN. We'd have a whole Lafetus fan page, fan club.
The poor people.
I'm just a fan. I'm not a football evaluator.
Poor people out there tuned in for us to be talking about the Bears in London. We've been talking about Lafetus for the past 32 minutes.
Eber Fetus.
Oh, the
Eber
Bears
Fetus.
play this week?
Yeah.
Wait, the Bears play?
I turned on TTNL and they're talking about some dude named Lafetus, and they had on the defensive coordinator from Drake football.
I think it's Ivan's son.
He grew in 30 minutes.
He was the craziest shit.
Boyardee, honey.
I love it.
Did
we get into this game?
Bears are getting into England. They're having a blast there.
They're there. Yeah, they're living it up like Greg Braggs.
Greg Braggs, Braggs.
Phil and I texted him our well wishes. Never heard back from him.
Yeah, he ain't eating Chef Boyardee there.
No.
No, him and his wife, a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower.
He was sparking up a little bit in front of the Eiffel Tower on the one picture I saw.
Was it like a cigar or is it?
I thought he was.
He
talking-
quit. He quit smoking marijuana.
Yeah, it was a cigar.
Quitter.
He's such a fucking quitter.
He is.
Does he still have the knee issue?
The knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a knee issue out.
Yeah, one operated on, the other one's still fucking tore up.
He walks around like he's the fetus.
I haven't seen Greg in forever.
He called me and he's like,
I'm sorry, Shane. I actually have
ahead.
something from you. No, continue.
oh, after he had his surgery, he's like, bro, I'm in so much fucking pain. You don't even fucking realize. He's like, I don't even think I'm gonna get the other one done. I'm like, Craig, you're a young man. Get your other fucking knee taken care of, dude. You're gonna have problems for the rest of your life if you don't. Get that shit out of the way. And I don't know if he's decided to change his mind on it or not, but yeah, he's got one fixed, but it was ACL and
MCL.
No, it was the ACL in both
PCL?
and the
PCL.
patella tendon in
PCL.
both.
So,
That's the
Yeah.
PCL.
So
He's got a good attorney.
yeah, we're not talking about that.
Ken Morford, $4.99. I made the mistake of responding to a clown that said our punter is better than Caleb. I went off on that moron. Love you all. Good, Ken.
Sounds like a high IQ football guy.
He's probably from England or something. I Siegel, $10. I don't mean to be insensitive. Do you guys think the hurricane is going to have to affect the positive or negative demeanor on the Jags game? Just as a factor.
I have no idea.
I
wouldn't.
Sure, it's going to affect them, but not that it
thinking about
affects
it.
the outcome of the game. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
Terrible either way. Everybody going through that.
Send a lot of prayers and thoughts to anybody in Florida. We got Tampa. What's my Tampa Taylor. Down there in Florida?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's doing all right. Everyone out there doing okay in Florida. Got hundreds, thousands of fans in Florida. Our guy, your boy, Cars' stepson, Dustin Reagan Padilla.
Yeah. Actually, I should text him and see how he's.
Be sure he's okay.
Yeah.
He should be watching right now, that fucking dick. I mean, be safe.
Patron Steve, $4.99. DDP taught me to look at coaches.
There you go. You got to look at the coaches.
Yeah.
They're the most important. Look it up. We got a coach on with us, two of them tonight. There you go. Aaron, $4.99. This is the first time in a long time as a Bears fan I'm not terrified of third down. He's talking about the Caleb Williams effect.
Or unless
we battled out of second and 25 twice. It made first downs. That in itself, people aren't overlooking.
I still get worried with Waldron, and I still get worried on third and longs and as good as our defense is, it's just those fucking deep ends drive me nuts.
And they just play two-man.
I know. Drives me nuts.
Two-man it up. Let those two safeties patrol those deep ends. Jesus. Look at Chubbs.
Chubbs, $5. The mayor of Chicago is about enriching himself, and so is Kevin Warren. It costs like $25 to park next to a stadium in Indy. It's $400 in Chicago. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's crazy. Yep, it is. It's nuts. And I know a lot of the places too, like in Buffalo, they switched it over. You have to have it's all the mobile parking pass now.
Yeah, they did that in Chicago
only
too.
mobile. And when we went to the first game there this year, when the Bears came, it was the two cars in front of me, of course, had no fucking idea. And it was just, you couldn't even, you were like in a sardine can. You couldn't get out of there. And I'm like, of course, the two assholes in front of me had no idea. So you had to sit there and they had to go through and purchase
buy their ticket right there.
Right there on their phone. Yep.
Oh my God. Do better. I looked up parking for the Packers game. It's outrageous. What is the cost? What is the cost?
Park at Ivan's house. You can park right in his front lawn, he said.
Yeah, park at Ivan. He'll give you a can of Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, you can scoop it out and eat it on the way to the stadium.
He throws it out the window. Here you go, Tommy. It's $5 to park here.
Chubbs is back again, $2. The owners hate their fans. They look down on them. Yeah, I don't think you're
not far.
Yeah, I don't think you're that far off.
He is a big word there.
Yeah.
But it feels that Chubbs is not far off from the truth. You don't feel the love from the Bears organization. I'll just tell you that.
But
George can take about 1,000 walks through the fucking tailgate. You don't feel love. Trust me.
Ken Moore for $1.99 will the owners sell when mom passes away? We talked to Jim about that. And he doesn't think so. You know,
Well, he thinks it's gonna pass to the other dude.
Well, yeah, that's written right in there. He has the essentially the right of first refusal.
He's gonna get it because
he's like 92 years old himself.
I met one of it. Did I remember telling you at the Giants game? One of the Hallis girls, however she's related, she's a cousin, but she's on the Hallis side. She's like, those motherfuckers collect checks all the time, and they don't.
Jim talked. Yeah, they show up once a month and they go down the.
They don't help the Hallis side.
Yeah,
because there's a Hallis side to this.
Yeah. Bill Wagner, $18. Feels good to get a solid W in all three phases. Feels even better when Caleb keeps showing rapid growth on tape. That's what it's all about, man. You know, even if listen, every one of us here want the Bears to make the playoffs, but if they just miss out and you see progress from the quarterback, everything else around that is going to benefit from it. And I haven't heard, Caden, we haven't gotten your thoughts. How do you feel about the growth of Caleb Williams? Where are you at with it?
It's definitely been more exciting every week. Like, you're starting to kind of see it a little bit. He seems like he's stepping up too. Like I saw DJ talk today. It's just he's kind of become more of a leader and like kind of more so taking control of like everything, which is kind of interesting to see. Like he's almost becoming like, I guess he's a captain, but it's like becoming the veteran guy as a sixth game or whatever, 6 week into the season.
And even Caleb, they asked him, he said he was very surprised to be named, captain as a rookie. So I think it's a testament to what the locker room feels about him.
Yeah.
So
but I'm excited. I think he's going to keep getting better every week overall. I think.
Yep.
And I think
and that's the thing. You're going to see that progression, but there's going to be some bumps in the road. I mean, you see that with really any quarterback along the way, but especially a rookie quarterback. And it's, hey, I'm not jumping off the wagon. That's for damn sure. But do we want to
fun coming out of the bye week to see how they do?
Yeah, and I think the bye week comes at a good week for the Bears too. They should be. They talked a little bit about. He said Larry Borum is getting close to entering his window.
Whoop-de-doo.
Well, it gives you depth.
I got it. Third string depth.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting too because we're not too far off from the trade deadline. What is it? Is it November 2nd this year?
They added.
They pushed it a week. Yeah.
2 weeks or 1.
I think it's another week. Yeah, I think it's November 2nd. I think. I thought somebody said that.
I got it up.
Oh shit! Nice.
Where is that guy?
November 5th is what it looks like.
November 5th. Okay.
Yeah.
November 5th. So yeah.
About a month.
What's this update with Ryan Bates? Where's he at?
Getting close on him is what they said. He's still rehabbing. I think you'll see some guys because they can put them in their window to return, and the bye week counts with that. They said today. Brian Poles said on that. So yeah, you got Bates, and he talked about Homer is still rehabbing his finger, which I don't need to see.
Why are you even holding that spot?
Well, it's I mean, probably special teams. That's about it. But
Yeah, that'd be
yeah.
it.
Biggest waste of money ever. What is the status at safety with Brisker out? He has named
Hicks is going to be
Hicks,
starting. Yeah.
not Owens.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that before he got here. I really have no problem with it. They're more familiar with him, and I think you put Owens in there, and then you're pulling him off his special teams duties if you're going to be starting him on defense. So I have no problem with it. And Owens catch the fucking ball last week.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't believe he dropped that fucking thing.
Yeah.
But
That
Phil, we got a lot of
ball.
people. Logan Frost is asking, bright spot, and I think a lot of people got to realize on this is Bill Murray was a defensive lineman. He's converting to offensive line, so he's still very, very young in his journey as an offensive lineman, and that's only a good thing for the Bears for him to show up and have some good reps at guard. But what did you see, Phil? I know are you going to be talking about it tomorrow?
You see a lot of good in things that he does, and this is something we were calling out for earlier. That's why I get frustrated with the Bears and the organization when it comes to the offensive line coach and the run game coordinator or whatever. The team as a whole, you saw positives in the preseason, and you saw that he was playing better than some of the other guys, and you chalk it up, and most people do. They chalk it up to, well, it's preseason. But when you see good technique and you see that drive and determination, that should go somewhere. And to their credit, they kept him on the roster, and now William and Mary. Is William and Mary now a Division I program? Where are they at? William and Mary.
I don't know. Isn't that where Tomlin came from?
Yeah, Mike Tomlin came from. Remember Robert Green?
Yeah,
one of my favorite, lesser known Bears was Robert Green in the 90s.
William Mary's FCS,
FCS.
his name is Drake. Yeah.
Okay, so Bill Murray coming out of that school.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, the talent's there. You saw the determination and pride on tape. Was he perfect? No, but there's a lot to like there. And he's a finisher and an athlete.
Well, that's the big thing right there is you say finisher, and that counts for a lot as an offensive lineman. And I'm always surprised how many Chicago Bears offensive linemen that are not.
Correct.
And that would be priority number one is to, you want to put your guy through the fucking turf. And when you see it, it's, hopefully he maintains. But I think the Chicago Bears have made a very loud statement about their thoughts on Nate Davis.
Yeah.
As they should.
They should have just cut him, like you said, and sent the bigger. But we said the same thing before. You continue to put a guy out there, it goes against what it is you're trying to say is your mission statement. And that's hits. And it's not showing up. It's the shits, not the hits. That's what you see. Shitty effort, shitty attitude, and shitty performance. So that gives me pause in the head coach. It's your job on the line. If the GM and you have a discussion, and they seem to be very close. So if I'm the head coach, I'm like, this fucking guy is a nightmare. I don't want his bad energy, his lack of effort. He can't go forward with it. Give me someone that tries.
Yeah.
Is better than that. As much as his ceiling could be high. And they kept this dude around, to your credit, Shane, calling it out. It's a time to launch him to send a message to the rest. Now, they're coming off a win, and Bill Murray and Pryor play pretty good football. So you
Yeah, and
go
that's
off
the thing.
that.
And I know there seems to be like a cult following building for Bill Murray, and I understand, I don't want to say funny name, but the connection to Chicago clearly. But let him progress. Don't overrate what he's doing, and that's fine. Just let him do what he's doing. Don't put him on a pedestal. Don't write him in pen for next year, because that means nobody on this offensive line is good enough. That's just a stone cold fact, and that includes your top 10 pick. Nobody is good enough.
Yeah, Darnell's got to play better than he
Gotta
has.
get in fucking shape, man.
Yeah, he looks to be a little out of shape, a little plump, and his lack of technique, where he's able to get over on his punch and his power at the point of attack. Now you're seeing, whether it be his back injury that he's trying to play through or what have you, you're just seeing him getting off balance and off kilter too much, where he's falling to the ground or his feet aren't matching his punch. He looks kind of lost. I try to get Big Steve on with me to go through some of this offensive tape, especially once my season's over. I'll have a lot more time to do that kind of stuff, where we could look at that. Darnell Wright has been such a 50-50.
Yeah.
You can't be a 50-50.
Not at the top 10 pick.
Yeah, because you're one play, you look tremendous.
And the
And then
issue
next
is
play, you're not.
You should see your biggest leap from year 1 to year 2 with a guy like Darnell Wright. And when you do not see it, it's not a real great blueprint for your future going forward, I'll say.
I heard this too. I guess somebody had an interview with Tyson Bagent. They sent it to me, and he was talking about who has the best snacks. Oh, the offensive line. They got M&M, peanut M&M, Skittle. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good, Bears. They pump up this promotion of health. And then their offensive line, I mean, they do all look kind of tubby soft.
Yeah.
Bill Murray excluded. He doesn't really look that role. The rest of them do. And it's unfortunate. I don't know what's got. I just am not a fan of Chris Morgan. I know you all know that. I continue to say it. I've said it for a long time here, and maybe others now are jumping in the fray, but the O-line coach just, if you're the run game coordinator, offensive line coach, you got to have rules. Got to have rules. And when we put in the tape, there's just not any kind of consistent rules based on how you're blocking fronts. And it should 100% be that way. And their technique is terrible. Big Steve, who obviously the bear down with Big Steve on Mondays on our network. Also, Ivan and Steve do the pregame show for the Bears and Jags. Well, not this weekend, but every weekend before kickoff. Ivan, Big Steve talked about how the importance of when Harry Heastand was here versus the next guy, and how the next guy, everybody slacked and started from their improvement with Harry to their slacking with the next guy, because the next guy didn't ask them or be as maniacal about it, wasn't caring as much about it, and you saw the performance of the offensive line dissipate. Bears need that. They do. It's like you have to have, I mean, it's the second most important after the head coach should be the O-line coach.
Yeah.
And the Bears kept this arranged marriage. I don't see it. For example, in this game, they run a great toss play, right? They seal the edge. Gerald Everett actually gets a good block. I think Tevin Jenkins, Braxton Jones, they put on the corner. That's where you have to make him block the corner. But they do a good job of getting a nice toss and they gash it for like 15, 20 yards, whatever it was with Swift. They never come back to it. Why? Why don't you come back to the same kind of play? Then you can, okay, you got it again on them. Now they overplay it. That's when the boot, fake toss, boot pass to the other side. They just don't do this kind of stuff. So when you have a run game guy and an OC, and are they talking? No, it's a big fucking Kevin Warren stadium speech when it comes to the Bears offense. So it's just frustrating watching them because there's no identity or yet to hang their hat. Caleb Williams from Jump Street has hidden a lot of shit with his ability to be magical, if you will, with his release, his ability to escape, and his accuracy. Those three things early on have led, and now you're seeing the rewards for it in the passing game.
Yeah, and I would throw arm angles in there too.
Oh,
I've watched
wow.
that one to Cole
Screen.
Kmet. Yeah, that was crazy. I go back to our guy. Who was our Mizzou guy? Why am I blanking on his name?
Oh,
Quarterback.
Carter Samuels.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah.
Carter Samuels, and he was talking about how, and that was one of the things that concerned him with Justin. If you go back and watch some of our previous stuff right after the draft, Austin was on with us, and that's Justin's arm angles and the chicken wing, which all of us agreed you don't try to change. That's what got him to the NFL. But having the ability to have different launch points and different arm angles, I mean, that's exactly what made that play go
100%.
for sure. So
as Logan is saying,
yeah,
pocket awareness is almost surfer like
Yep.
a guy that knows how to ride a wave and catch the pull and the tide. How that, like, watching him see and understand, okay, I can feel it, and have that sixth sense on top of it all. It's like once you get more surrounding offensive line talent,
yeah,
and a better, you got to get a better running back. I'll just say this: like, there's got to be an absolute stud in there. If the Bears had a stud, and I'm not saying Swift isn't good, he's a piece.
If they had Genty,
oh my
Boise.
God. That dude, I would draft him right now. This offense would be on another level.
He is a fun watch.
Oh my God. There's such insane power and balance in that. But don't get me. We could have had if they had David Montgomery.
I'll say this: I feel like there's going to be a bunch of good running backs out there for the Bears to select and restock this stable. So just keep it. Gentry, obviously, he's electric, but I feel like this year, draft, you're going to have some guys.
You know where they're going.
See, if I was the GM, I would have gone and got Derrick Henry here. That would have been my Shane. I need that guy with Caleb. That would have been that power game action offer with him. Oh my God. But if you,
I don't want to say that there's guys out there you can go. There's power backs available. You know what I mean? You can get guys like that.
They did try to get Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
And if they had him, that's what I'm looking for.
Sure.
Is that kind of guy that gets to the second level and is just absolutely ferocious through tackles. Swift is getting there. He's a gashing back with speed. You get him in the open field, he'll break it.
Oh yeah. It just he's like that screen. I think like Saquon, how is that's a touchdown?
Yeah, I don't know what. I got to look at it from the coach's angle because I want to see if he goes.
He to
the right cone.
He could have. Yeah,
score.
he could. Yeah, he could have made one more cut, and he didn't.
I gotta look at it again.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if he was on empty at that point or what the deal was. But same thing in Buffalo. He maintains outside. There's nobody there. He cut in.
It was another screen that he had on the open. I mean, I like his dash.
Yeah,
he has good pad level, but Yadzaka, General So's cousin, too many ankle tackles. 100%.
Yeah. But that's been his career. That's who he's been. He hasn't had. Monty is a guy that would maintain his balance through a lot of chaos. Swift has never been that guy.
I agree with Baller. I wanted Jones if we didn't get Barkley. That was the guy. I'm like, this guy's been a bear killer and he's got a fucking second gear and drops his pads. He hurt though again. He does get hurt.
And he's got those ankle issues and he's always dinged up.
Swift did use his blockers better.
Yep.
Again, get him on the edge. Like you have all these tight ends. Sell out. You don't have to fucking throw the ball. Get in gun. Run toss. Get it going. But Blazing Game should be fucking active. It's fucking a joke that he's not. Like, get that fullback in. Yeah, I think it's funny and cute. Okay, at the goal line, you're bringing in Doug Kramer, but I'm talking about you're backed up on your own 25. It's 3rd and 3. Bring in the fullback, clear the path, let Swift read off his block and get us the first down. Omari and Hampton. I'm telling you.
Good player.
Great player. He is a great player, but this dude from Boise is on a different. That guy,
1,000 yards, doesn't even have 100 carries yet.
He's so physically, like, I haven't seen this kind of physicality and speed.
Yeah, it's bonkers, man. He is something. His over-under for yardage last week, if you wanted to bet on it, was 188.5.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy.
And he had 163 in the first quarter.
He, like, freaking breaks someone's arm and then just has another gear.
Speed on top of it. Yeah, that's the thing, yeah.
You break that arm there, and then bro, this dude is a freak. And that's, Derrick Henry to me was like, I remember that draft. And I'm like, I was fighting with Matt Miller. We always joke about it here.
Yeah.
Matt Miller telling me he's a fullback only. I'm like, fuck out of here. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This kid's a tailback. I just hadn't seen one so big. Be able to read, had great vision and feel and toughness and freakish speed. And you've seen what he's done in the NFL. I dare to say I have not seen a back like this enough. I mean, he has that Walter Payton like power in short area.
Yeah,
Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
What nationality is he?
He's Boise.
Okay, he's Boise. He was at Drake University.
He could be an American. Just saying.
They're proud to be an American, and he knows that. This is when we bring up the video of Ivan on the ice.
Bill showed up way too late.
You mean
Yvonne covered all this.
Yeah,
Yvonne.
Yeah.
Yvonne Drago. We have a clip of that. We should make that a drop just when they show Ivan.
Oh, yeah.
and I'll gladly stand
Yeah,
up.
you
That
you're-
long pause. There's Ivan.
you're going over the meat and potatoes of the entire appearance.
Really?
Ivan Vargas. That's
That's the whole thing.
I remember texting him immediately. I'm like, bro, he just called you
Ivan.
There was Shane was one of the first texts that I got. But there was a shit ton of texts like Yvonne.
Yvonne. I'm sure if I look back through my phone, I think I have that whole thing
in this
recorded.
corner.
I'm like, how'd you not fucking tell us about this?
I know. He kept it under wraps.
Yeah.
Did he shoot like the puck at halftime?
And he
too?
didn't have
I
the
wish.
hand. He did not have the handlebars, right? You just had.
No,
the
he
stuff going.
shaved.
Yeah.
He looked like
Yeah.
a nude bitch.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this Yvonne character? It's Ivanville. I'm like, oh my God.
There you go, Muncie. Oh, nice catch.
Oh my God.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy.
Well, let's. So we're
All
at 10:36. Let's
There.
get into this.
We're over.
Yeah,
time.
let's
Yeah,
get into
let's
this.
wrap it up.
We'll do our bold predictions. and
Bold
our-
prediction.
and we will do our
What's your prediction?
So we have a guest tonight, live from Monaco at the F1 race.
I want to say something before we get underway about
Caden Whitlow.
Whitlow.
Can you give us a prediction and a bold prediction on top of it?
It's been a long time since I've done this. I'm gonna say Bears defense gets 3 interceptions and a defensive touchdown.
That'll do
3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He isn't
Who gets
playing.
the picks?
Who gets the picks? I think Byard gets another one. Give me
Yes.
Stevenson
Yes.
and Kyler Gordon.
Nice. Bill likes it.
All right.
He's happy. And what is the score? I'm assuming this comes wrapped up with a Bears W.
Say 32-14.
Bears.
Bears.
Nice. Does
30-14.
Tremaine Edmonds make it the entire game, or does he get cut at halftime?
I think he might get cut at halftime. I don't know.
Was that Logan who said that or Zach Sullivan?
Now is Logan.
Logan.
Logan said
Logan's
that
that
Edmonds
bad.
sucks.
Edmund sucks.
Yes, and he wants him cut.
Oh my God, Logan.
Cut me, Mick.
The only one cut was the cord on Office
Lafetus's draft analysis.
Lafetus and the cord
Cut
on-
the cord on it.
I mean, if I'm going to root for a team, I want to give it all.
Yes, it's
Look at
back.
it.
It's
It is.
back.
Hey,
We
Let's
should
play the whole thing.
Yeah,
Give
not
it
the
to
whole
Andrew.
thing.
let's go.
Cherie's not here. She'll be pissed.
Oh well, she's busy.
enough so I can grab another beer. Like, just,
How
yeah,
about
let's-
we'll play a quick smidgen of it?
Hi.
I mean, if I'm going to root for a team, I want to give it all I
Next
got.
play. Pass. 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 Pass.
There was no
You
rhyme or
just
reason.
drove down the field. Mr. Montgomery breaks a huge run. If he scores on the run, you don't got to worry. But you do got to worry because he gets tackled at the freaking 15.
There was no rhyme or
Next play, shotgun.
The tape never lies.
Bold prediction. What's your prediction? That bold
What's your
Tape
prediction?
Never does.
The old. All right, we'll save it for Cherie.
We'll save it for Cherie.
Save it. Hey, I can
birthday.
hear her already.
We got a bigger strip.
The birthday girl. Almost her birthday.
Wait, when's her birthday, bro?
Jeepers creepers.
Not tonight, but she's
Oh,
at
I was gonna say.
she's at a birthday party right now.
Oh,
I was
sounds
trying
interesting.
not to laugh.
Did she bring any? Did she bring a gift?
As long as Cherie's happy, I'm happy.
No, we're very economical, my family.
I'm sure there will be one.
Yeah. Hey, that was Ivan.
That was Ivan. Ray.
That was Ivan.
That was
Vargas.
totally Ivan.
Angela.
Yes.
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 We have to clip that better, Caden. You just get it. Yes.
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 Doug
Yes.
probably won the bold prediction. I think you're going to be correct.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Bullets is wrong. That's
Bill
what she
Bullets.
left out publicly. Bullets.
Bullets. You don't know the secret birthday.
Yes.
The secret one.
Yeah. And I get the sad part about it is she's not listening right now. I guarantee it.
Logan knows suck.
Yes.
Sean Stewart gets better every week,
He does.
right? He's like Caleb Williams in the chat.
Yeah.
It's
Just
better every week.
Trajectory is up. You got to be partying with TTNL.
He's partying with TTNL.
I'll tell you this. Sean tailgates the correct way.
Yeah.
Okay. How to give us some statistics? Why? Real quick.
First of all, the steak
Yes.
sandwiches that I requested, well, I didn't really request because it was just like something he asked what I would like to eat. So I was like, hey, man, I'd like steak sandwiches. Fucking delicious.
Delicious.
On top of that, he had chairs, he had a table.
Now, steak
Yeah.
sandwich. Are you talking like a Philly steak?
No,
Like
no, no.
onions
Talking
with
about
cheese?
steak chopped up with, I forgot what he had on it. Either way, it was delicious. Like actual
Okay.
steak, like chopped up steak.
Okay.
Put it on, put mayo or whatever you want, cheese. Put it on
Yes.
top of, so, but it delicious. Yeah,
Yes.
that, whiskey, beer, cigars, other stuff.
Nice.
Not
The
cocaine,
other-
not cocaine, but
Thank God. We'd have to fire you. The drug test is next week.
Oh shit.
Why you think Bratcher was scooting around the city on his little moped? He
I
thought
think
Ivan was
that's
with him the
been
whole
gone.
time.
Jackal, Claudio, and Bratcher have been missing. They
Oh,
failed the
there we
drug
go.
test.
There we go.
Bratcher
The
entered
Jimmy
the matrix.
Fury. Oh, it was
Fury.
perfect.
I'm a big
It was
fan of the Jimmy Fury.
Perfect, bro.
Yes.
But yeah, Sean knows how to do it.
Sean is a great dude. Can't wait to see him again when we come out. Great guy. Just a great human being. Greg gets jealous when I shout out other people.
Oh my god, Greg, droning on and on. Shut the fuck up, dude.
I heard Greg was seen at the top of one of the bell towers at Notre Dame
Really?
trying to ring the bell.
Yeah.
I don't know. Said he was walking around all hunched and shit. So I don't know what
Like
the
the
hell's going on.
hunchback?
That's just from his broken knees.
It's his knee. Kaden.
Permanently
It's his
hunched.
knee.
Shane, did you get that video I sent you?
Oh shit.
Was Jose Torres at the tailgate, Ivan?
Oh, Jose was not. I wish Jose
Oh.
was, but he was not. I also miss Chris and his wife from the UK, but I hope they had from the pictures that I've seen, they had a fantastic time. So I'm glad
Chris
that
who?
they were.
Chris,
I'm gonna butcher.
you're
his name.
Bowditch?
Bowditch. Thank you, Shane. There you go. I
Oh,
thought it
you
was.
missed him.
I was gonna say boat, but I
Oh,
was,
Shit. Boat shit.
Boucher.
yeah.
Boucher?
No.
Billy Boucher.
We do. I have a picture of Chris. Right here.
Yes. Gonzalez or
No, not him. Just let me load it up. This is Chris. Right. It's almost loaded. There he is.
there.
That's Chris.
Chris Lafidis.
Lafidis.
Oh, from down the street.
That's Chris's third cousin, Lafidis.
Lafita Bush. He lives on 8th Street, across from Wabash. Remember they had to correct me like 50 times on how to say that street name. Like,
yeah.
All right. So anyway, I guess
Yes.
I'll get into what I think.
Let's get into your picks here, your predictions.
All right. So I'll go with my bold prediction, and I'll give you the score. Bold prediction: Caleb goes over 300 again.
There he is.
He throws for 3 touchdowns.
3 tutties.
The final score. Should I give you
Yes.
rushing yards? Do you want me to give you rushing yards at all?
Sure.
Or just give you...
Sure. Throw it into your
I
bowl.
think he's got 35 rushing yards.
35.
On scrambles, somewhere in between there, like he's able to get away. As far as the score is concerned, the party, so it should be fun. Oh yeah, Greg Braggs is there. He's actually doing work. He's actually doing work. There's Greg Braggs lifting stuff. They're making Greg work. Just enjoy the fucking show, why don't you?
This guy's working with a knee.
But anyway.
That's CHGO making him carry shit.
Yeah, there's.
Isn't he on workers'
Scottish
comp?
Bear isn't. I don't think he is going to the game.
He's getting treatment, right?
Yeah. So
prayers up for Scottish Bear.
Absolutely.
Keep him in
Scottish
your
Bear's a
thoughts.
big Tremaine Edmonds fan.
Big
time.
big TTNL fan.
Oh yeah. So score. I was gonna go along with what Caden said, but I'll go ahead and give him the Price is Right treatment. I'll go 33.
Man, threes are hot tonight. 3
Lot
picks,
of threes.
3 touchdowns,
Well, I
35
picked,
yards.
33. I picked 33 points last week, so I'm gonna stick with the theme. 33-17 Chicago, and I don't think it's gonna be even that. I don't think it's gonna be even that close, to be honest with you.
Really?
Wow.
There you go. Get
Man.
that. Lapidus.
I gotta go back. I'll end up going back.
Fine.
We'll clip it.
I'll end up going back and
What episode? So somebody could go ahead and clip it.
Well, they won't. They would have to. I mean, it would be horrible to go back and look that up.
How many years ago was it?
Well, it would be.
What is it?
It would be under the all access stuff.
2021 or 20?
Well, if it's under all access, then it'll probably be easier than
2021, I think. But
oh wow,
Doug Connell, 43-13 Bears.
I hope.
God, when was the last time we back-to-back comfortable wins?
43-13.
I don't remember it, honestly.
Long time.
I don't think it's ever happened since the 80s.
Before I was born. Yeah,
It feels like it never happened.
Yeah, it's never happened.
I remember us beating Buffalo, like crushing their ass with Rex Grossman.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about 2018 because we didn't we beat Buffalo like 50. We put up like
we did beat them again.
Buffalo.
We did beat them again. But yeah, and then the next week we fucking lose to some backup quarterback schlep. What the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
that leaves
man.
me then, huh? See,
Well, I didn't go yet.
Oh, I know, but we're.
I was going to say real quick, Jeff. A trap game, I feel like the Bears should lose. Isn't that what?
But he's
that
saying
what it is?
they still win, despite they don't play as good. I think I'm reading into Jeff, who outkicked his coverage, Burton.
The Mike ruining the party.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
Notre Dame Mike.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame Mike.
Hey, leave the Irish out of this. That has nothing to do with what's going on. No.
We had a whole segment that we were planning with Mike Hall.
Yeah.
Fucking
tape never lies and never does.
Never does.
Mike
Deep
Hall is
thoughts.
actually
Deep football thoughts with Mike Hall.
I think Mike Hall is at the his voice is at the beginner of Cap and Hoodie. To be quite honest, with you.
Is it?
Yeah, Mike Hall is. I think.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
swear to you, I think his voice is the first voice you hear when they have the introduction. Other than like the little spots, like whatever tags they have. The first like fan voice.
I gotta listen
is
to
good.
this. That's
Yeah.
Mike Hall.
Mike Hall's on there. Cap and
What
Hoodie.
does he say? Do you know?
Cap and J Hood, big fans, man.
That's what he says.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I only hear Mike Hall's voice dropping a deuce on Sean Sierra's head.
Oh. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike went at him hard on
Mike.
Really?
Mike was throwing knockout
that's
blows.
Right. Yes. I know.
Remember?
Yeah, I know what we're talking
It was
about.
like the day. Wait, 7 hours before Fields got traded. He was like,
Mike was
no way, Fields is the suck.
You think they brought Keenan Allen in just to trade this guy?
Exactly.
How what you telling me? Yep.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
See,
Justin Fields is the future. Get the Hall.
Yeah,
Mike
I'm a
Hall.
big fan. Yeah, Cap and Hood, I'm
Mike
a big fan.
Hall.
There you go, Mike Hall. He's
There
on
you
there,
go.
bro.
See, you could be on.
When Mike called, I was listening. I listen every day to Cap and J Hood.
You got, that's the only radio show I listen to.
That's the only one I really want to
The
listen
only
to.
one I listen to.
I'll listen to every. Like, I quite honestly, I listen to ESPN 1000, but I'm not always like I'm not listening to the whole show like I listen to Cap and J Hood. Like I just don't.
I'm not a
I
fan
just
of
don't.
the second show, Yurko, and
Yeah, it's regardless of that. The show is fucking hilarious. It's perfect with those two,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
great.
got Jay Moore, you got Shay, you got all everybody that helps
I
out.
like
It's-
Jay
it's
Moore has
good.
all of my favorite songs playing.
Right, it's a
Shay
good
Norling.
vibe, but yeah. So
Jay Norling,
He-
good guy.
called that day, and he was my call as always was representing, shouting out TTNL. But that clip, like when they first introduced him, that's on there. It's in their intro.
There you go. Look at you, Mike Hall. You're a mutter.
True mutter.
He's a true mutter.
True mutter.
Shane is a mutter fucker.
Yes. Used to be.
Unlike the Heisman Trophy winner, Rashawn Salam, not a true mutter.
Oh man, I was such a big Rashawn. I was so excited when the Bears got him.
I met him.
Yeah.
Before he was a Bear. Got to shake his hand.
event, yeah.
Walter Camp.
Walter.
Oh,
Camp.
I still remember Kerry Collins calling Warren Sapp a big, giant, fat douche. It was great. Because Warren Sapp took my Bears hat. Did I tell you this story? And he throws it on the ground and like goes to step on it. Now, Kerry Collins is coming straight out of Penn State, so he's not in the NFL yet. The draft hadn't happened. And he's like, oh my God, what a big fat douche you are. And he picks up my hat. And he's like shaking his head with his eyes scrunched. I still see he's fucking. He was huge, Kerry Collins.
Yeah, big dude.
He's a big dude. He looked like he played DN. That's how big he was. You were at the camp with Rashawn Salam too. Look at this, Mike V.
Nice.
Out of New Haven. Remember, I met Mike and his beautiful wife down in
Send me
Florida.
a picture. Yep.
Yeah.
Understand that.
Jose.
17.
What do you got, Shane? I'm sorry. Your prediction. We went on a
I'm not going as confident. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 21-17. Bears win. My bold prediction. Let's go. I'm gonna go super bold.
super bold.
Super bold.
We should get a drop, Caden. Super
super
bold.
Super bold. Andrew Billings interception.
Oh my God!
Crazy.
You said pick six.
Whoa.
I didn't say pick six. No.
If you said, I'm saying.
Yeah. No.
Are we gonna get a new
Ball's gonna
Keith
get
trailer?
Ball's gonna
We're gonna
get
get a
tipped.
new Keith trailer.
Actually, no,
rundown?
it's not. It's gonna bounce off a helmet,
Oh.
and it's gonna, of course. Just so everybody knows, my dad, who knows that I've been live Wednesday night for I don't know what.
Is your dad White Chocolate Thunder?
10 years, 15 years, is deciding to.
He's calling you.
Call me. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sure it's
everything okay.
Oh, it is. It's 100% about the Dodgers baseball game right now.
Oh, okay.
I know my dad.
Is he White Chocolate Thunder though?
Is he White Chocolate Thunder? Sounds like your dad. I hope you are okay, White Chocolate Thunder.
Bill, can you read this out loud from
Oh my
White Chocolate
God.
Thunder? I want to hear you. I want to see if you can say it.
In
Go ahead.
Cape Coral, sitting on my Lania.
No.
Lanya?
No.
Watching Milton go by, Bears win 28-13. How do you say that word?
Lanai.
Oh, Lanai.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the A go before the I?
I knew you were gonna go. Lania rhymes
Is
with
it-
labia.
Isn't it Lanai? That's fucking why, bro. He spelled it wrong.
Yes, he did.
Lan-
but he
Thank
could
you.
have. Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Lanania fetus.
Yes, but
Lanania-
everybody knows what it was.
The fetus. Everyone know. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Could have been his boat's name.
Oh god.
Fucking White Chocolate Thunder and his Lania. WrestleMania.
WrestleMania.
He's wrestling with his Lafetus.
Yeah. Wrestling with his labia.
Labia.
Yeah.
Lania. Oh my God. Mike, are you safe in Florida? I know he's in Florida.
You just said it's getting windy in Orlando.
I didn't see that one.
But is he safe? That's not. I mean, it's windy. Is not.
I
I'm
feel
safe.
like
Good.
there it is. Just a little windy. I feel like Disney World is protected by some fucking dome there. Has Disney World ever been hit by a fucking hurricane or anything? Disney.
He's safe.
He's safe. Lord, I was born a rambling man. It has been hit. It has been hit. Epcot fucking rolling down.
Yeah, aren't they? Aren't
Big
they like?
golf ball.
Jaws.
They started
floating
the
down.
Reno on that. They have, right? They're
What's that?
Epcot.
What about it?
It's supposed to be updating it all on the.
I'm-
It really needs some work on the inside. It needs to be updated. Big.
I haven't been there, man. I went to Universal.
Yeah.
The Hagrid ride.
Yeah.
To check
There you
that
go.
out.
Pumpernickel.
Look at that. How weird is that?
Yeah. See.
Hagrid. The Hagrid ride. I have my bold prediction as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Bears 28. Jags 17.
Jeepers creepers.
Bears 28. Jags 17. Caleb Williams throws for 3 touchdowns. 338 yards is the number I see in my head.
We'll
There you
take
go.
it.
Oh,
Three
way to one up me. No, I'm
Why?
joking.
What did you get?
No, I'm totally bullshitting. I did the same thing to Caden, so it doesn't really matter.
That's what I saw. Let's see who scores the other touchdown. I'll go pick 6 by Montez Sweat.
Nice.
He grabs a screen, takes it in the end zone.
I just got a
Big
very interesting text from our friend
Justin Reagan
Christopher Jackal.
Jackal.
Some breaking Christopher Jackal news.
Holy
he
shit.
Nope. Nope.
Buckle up.
Oh
Everybody's
no!
gonna love this one.
Breaking news. The Tape Never Lies Network. Breaking news.